Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnik Sports Update. So Peyton Manning picks the Broncos, which means that there's a coaching carousel that now, a quarterback carousel that starts to move around. And the primary person that's in question is Tim Tebow. Tebow either will stay with the Broncos as a backup, will be traded for possibly as low as a fifth-round pick, or could possibly even be released. Where does that put him? New England is the most likely place, even though Green Bay also had expressed an interest when he was available for the draft. But what about Jacksonville? From a business standpoint, it's an excellent move. From a football standpoint, Tim would come as if he came in for a fifth-round pick, there'd be no downside to that. He'd come as the third-string quarterback behind Blaine Gabbert and Chad Henne. And there would be certainly some discontent among fans whether or not he was in the game or not. But certainly the coaching staff could handle all that. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen to the Jaguars if Tim was made available to bring him in and let him compete for a job. But at the same time, Gabbert and Henne clearly would be 1-2 or 2-1, depending on how you look at it. How would Tim compete? Very well. And if you wanted to put together a package that showcased his skills for 10, 15 plays a game, it's something that really could create problems for the other defense. We'll find out whether Mike Mularkey and Gene Smith think about that, or if Shad Khan just says to them, as there have been rumors on Twitter and Facebook, go get Tim Tebow. We'll find out. In terms of the economics, is the place going to sell out because Tim's on the team? No. They will sell more tickets. Sell out? No. And if they do sell out, it's not because number 15 is wearing black and teal. Gators move on to the Sweet 16. They're playing in Phoenix. They got a break, obviously, when Missouri lost in the first round, but they really handled Norfolk State and played very well. That means that they'll take on a Marquette team that is a higher seed and is the favorite in the game. It's also the late game, although it won't be that late in Phoenix, not till 10:17 on Thursday. Florida State, meanwhile, couldn't come up with enough offense against Cincinnati. The Bearcats are one of 4 teams from the state of Ohio to get into the Sweet 16. First time that's ever happened, that 4 teams from the same state get in. All 4 number 1 seeds are still viable at this point, and Kentucky remains the favorite as the top seed in the field. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnik Sports Update.